Onto a Target 8 report tonight. Police are calling the genealogy project the biggest thing in crime fighting since fingerprinting and DNA. So far in Michigan, it has quickly identified the remains of a woman's body whose identity had been a mystery for 31 years. That leaves state police in Southwest Michigan focusing on 6 other cases. Tonight, Target 8 investigator Ken Kolker is live in studio control, focusing on one of those cases, a likely homicide. Ken?
Marley, along Interstate 196 south of South Haven, police had recovered 2 bodies dating back 30 and 40 years. The woman's body was known as Interstate 196 Jane Doe and recently got a name thanks to the Michigan State Police genealogy project. The man's body has had no nickname and is still nameless. Former Covert Township Police Chief Rick Winans was a sergeant on trash patrol in July 1979, working with his then chief to see who was dumping garbage at the end of 30th Avenue.
And digging through it, we found a pretty well badly burned body that was in there. There wasn't much recognizable except the skull.
The man had been shot in the head. Scientists at Michigan State University used the skull to rebuild his face out of clay and determined he likely was Hispanic. Police handed out flyers.
Never had nothing on that. No missing people.
Other clues left behind did not help either. A Timex watch and a gold chain with a religious medallion inscribed with a Spanish writing that translated to Our Lady of Guadalupe, pray for us.
We just kind of assumed that it must have been somebody from one of the migrant camps that come up and made some bad enemies, and the enemies took him out there and did him in and burn him up.
Now, 40 years later, state police are trying to name the nameless man by submitting his DNA to a public genealogy database, hoping it will match one of his relatives. It's already worked on the other unidentified body case in Covert Township, Interstate 196 Jane, whose body was found in 1988. She was recently identified as Marcia Bateman of Oklahoma City.
It'd be great for the family, I'm sure, like the girl from Oklahoma, that what family she has left after all these years was glad to find out what happened, to her.
The 2 are among 7 bodies state police from the 5th District are trying to identify through the genealogy project. They also include 3 sets of remains washed up along the Lake Michigan shoreline, the partial skull of a boy found buried in St. Joseph County, and a skeleton discovered in Van Buren County's Keeler Township. Indiana State Police Captain Kevin Smith, who has used the technology to catch a child killer, says identifying the remains in some cases could eventually lead to other killers.
If you can't identify who it is nearly impossible to go to the next step to figure out what happened. Oftentimes it's a skeleton, so the cause of death is very difficult to determine. So if you don't have an identification, you don't even know where to start.
Now, state police at the 6th District headquarters, which includes Grand Rapids, say they plan to start using the technology on unidentified remains. Grand Rapids police say they have started exploring the possibility of using it on unsolved homicides.